need to do, right?
I'm asking you about this one and understanding what of the opportunities and threats the company faces, why it's important.
Um, yeah, because it's uh, outside factor. It
Yeah,
impact to company, and
yeah,
um, we need we need understanding of the opportunities because we can choose the right way to to run business effectively, and
yeah,
we will have good results because
of course.
opportunities it means the potential like a potential market, potential
Yeah,
customer,
of
and
course.
we can we can run businesses more easy, more effectively, more um, um, maybe more successful
Of
because
course.
opportunity is not is in the market, and any company uh, can see the opportunity, but which company can understanding and can make it
Yeah,
become the true
of
value
course.
for company. They will be more successful than other company. And uh, third 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 right,
Yeah,
uh,
yeah.
first
Threat.
is
Yeah,
maybe third is a problem for most of company, but if we understanding the third, we can try to fix the problem, or we think about the right solution to control or problem solving.
of course, of
Yeah.
course.
So
So we need to know about opportunities and, of course, as you said, threats, warnings, maybe, or dangers as well. Okay, as we remember, we listened to this audio, and according to the audio, actually, this point is really, really important
mm,
to
yeah.
actually make a company successful. Okay, and now it's time to listen to the last part of the interview and answer these questions. Okay, so we have 4 questions that we need to look for the answer during the listening. Okay, let me play this audio. Well, okay. 7 4.
3,
Oh, it's not.
5.
Oh, what is this?
Recording 8.3. 5. Recording 7.7. Recording 7.4.
Can you give us an example of how Oxford Strategic Marketing helps companies with their marketing strategy?
Well, we're working for a major bank just now, and to help them develop their marketing strategy, in particular their customer strategy. using some of the techniques I mentioned before, and in particular market research. Now, a good marketing strategy is based upon a real understanding of customers, as I've said, but beyond that, being able to group customers to understand who are the most attractive to your company and who are the least attractive, and then being able to target your offer and design your offer to meet the needs of the most attractive groups better than your competitors do. Now, a really good way of doing this is using a technique called customer segmentation. It's a market research technique, it's statistical, and what it does is just group similar types of people together based upon their behaviours, their attitudes, where they live, those sort of things. So what we did for this client of ours was to design a questionnaire, to commission it, and then of course to analyse the research. And what we did was we found that statistically there were probably about 8 groups of customers that mattered in this marketplace. And before, the bank had really just been looking at one group of customers, everybody.
Well,
Very fast.
I guess. Yeah, to pass you want to listen again, or you could.
Yeah, I can guess some answer.
Of course. So, number 1.
I heard that they talk about a merger bank.
Yeah, okay, very good. And the next one, major bank, first answer. How does the technical market segmentation work?
I heard that's about oh sorry. My battery low battery, so I need to put in charge. Okay. This is the technique is research technique. They talk about with the group customers. I'm not sure.
Yeah, it's actually market segmentation. As I give you the answer, then we will listen and you can compare my answer to listening, okay? Actually, it groups similar types of people together, based on their behavior, maybe their attitudes, okay? So this technique, that is market segmentation, group similar types of people together, okay? And what did Oxford Strategic Marketing do for their clients?
They design questionnaire.
Very good. Of course, they try to actually analyze the research. And what was surprising about the results of the research?
I only heard about they have the result of each customer. I'm not sure. Each customer.
Yeah, okay. I give you the answer, then we can listen and check it again. They found that actually there were 8 groups of customers, not only one. Before the bank had just been looking at all customers as one single group. But they found that there were 8 groups of different customers. I'm going to play it again. Now, I want you to listen carefully and compare the answers to the listening again.
Recording 7.4.
Can you give us an example of how Oxford Strategic Marketing helps companies with their marketing strategy?
Well, we're working for a major bank just now, and to help them develop their marketing strategy, in particular their customer strategy, using some of the techniques I mentioned before, any particular market research. Now, a good marketing strategy is based upon a real understanding of customers, as I've said, but beyond that, being able to group customers to understand who are the most attractive to your company and who are the least attractive, and then being able to target your offer and design your offer to meet the needs of the most attractive groups better than your competitors do. Now, a really good way of doing this is using a technique called customer segmentation. It's a market research technique, it's statistical, and what it does is just group similar types of people together based upon their behaviours, their attitudes, where they live, those sort of things. So what we did for this client of ours was to design a questionnaire, to commission it, and then of course to analyse the research. And what we did was we found that statistically there were probably about 8 groups of customers that mattered in this marketplace. And before, the bank had really just been looking at one group of customers, everybody.
Okay. Well, now you could get the answers, I think. Okay, let's talk. Let's talk about celebrities. Nowadays, as you know, I can say maybe different corporations or use some celebrities to, I don't know, to launch, to advertise a product. Okay, and let's talk about celebrities from your country. Which celebrities from your country have appeared in advertisement? First of all, tell me if you agree with this maybe strategy. Do you think no, it's useless? It can't be really fruitful to use a person to advertise a product. What do you think about it? And if there is a celebrity who has appeared in advertisement, let's talk about them.
Actually, I don't care much about the celebrities.
Good.
I don't know. When I was young, when I still 20s, yeah, 20s, I dreamer. I watch movie star, and yeah. When celebrities they wear clothes, glasses, watch, yeah, something they advertising. Yeah, it's very impresses me. But now I don't care much. So
yeah, of course.
I think I think the model who did the car advertisement. Yeah, very impressive.
Yeah,
Car.
of course. What's the name?
I mean car.
Car.
Auto. Yeah, car and auto. And so I think they impressed me. But
yeah, of course.
Okay.
And let's talk about appearance, maybe physical features. Of course, when we talk about celebrities, we mean some physical factors. Okay, so of course, if you are beautiful, if you are tall, if you are, for example, in a good shape, you can impress people, you can influence people so that, and you can convince them to buy something. Yeah. Okay, and do you agree with this? And so do you think using someone beautiful, maybe in good shape, is more effective than a normal person?
Yes, of course. I agree with that.
Yeah, but there is a point here. In fashion industry, yeah, of course, we have some maybe models, supermodels, models, but I don't know why they'd rather have too skinny models, too skinny. And
Yeah.
sometimes actually, sometimes, I don't know, in some fashion weeks, okay, I check, I see, and I see that, okay, dress is beautiful, but I don't know, it doesn't look good on this person because this person is too skinny. Nothing, just a flat.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think so there is a conflict, maybe contradiction, conflict here, because beauty is something actually, the concept of beauty is really different in different countries. So for example, how is a beautiful person in my country, in other countries? So some countries think that, okay, you need to be really skinny, too skinny. But, and there is something really interesting. For example, in my country, as people think, old people should be really thin
Yeah.
in shape, but
Mm.
they're not. We see lots of overweight people on the street. But I don't know, it's something like contradiction between fact and something that we think about it, imagination. Do you have the same thing in your country, for example, about models? They need to be really skinny, too skinny
Yes.
to be.
Of course. Too
Yeah.
skinny and uh, they different with the most of other people.
Yeah, of course. So we
Uh,
have the same condition.
yeah. Mm. So we call they like uh, just a coat
Yeah.
hanger, right? Coat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think so. You know, it's a
that's good.
I think
Of
the
course.
dry tree trees and
Of course. Oh, of course, that was really good. Yeah, hanger was excellent word. Yeah, of course, just like a hanger. But as you know, they suffer from I don't know, some diseases and something like, for example, some bad diets. So they have a really, really, I can say, strict, severe condition at work. So some of them, maybe leave their job because of this situation, this condition, because it's too hard to have the same diet all the time. They're hungry because, as you said, they need to be like a hanger.
yeah.
Ah, that's good that we are not models. Okay. And let's keep going. I'm not going to talk about this word more because we discussed it before. So let's read this article. We're going to read this article. But before reading, let's match these questions with their possible answers. So
Okay.
just guess. When was Chanel number 5 created? When?
I think in 1912.
Yeah. And number 2,
Louis Marion Etienne Etienne
Born. Born.
Farm. Mm.
H born, yeah?
I think CE Channel Artistic Director.
Yeah, of course. And 3,
How much did the film cost? Mm, I think 80 million pounds.
yeah,
What kind of film is it? It's a thriller.
yeah, of course.
Why are brands looking at new ways of connecting with customers. Because the advertising budgets are getting large. And what does Miss Achal Ban think of the film? She says it's a poor commercial.
Okay, very good. Now let's read film. Okay, let's read channel number 5.
Okay. No Fries the film. Channel No Fry has been the number one foreign in the world almost continuously since its creation in 1921. An extraordinary achievement in an industry that sees an average of almost 300 perfumes launched every year, and where the average shelf life for a fragrance is only 2 or 3 years. In some markets, however, Channel No Fry slipped in order to regain the top spot and attract a new generation of perfume wearers. Chanel launched a new ad campaign which centers on a commercial directed by Moulin Rouge, directed by Laure Human, starring Nicole Kidman and lasting almost 3 minutes. The short film is a fairy tale romance. It tells the story of the most famous woman in the world, who flees a hot hoarder, a paparazzi, and jumps into a taxi where she meets a young writer, Brazilian star Rodrigo Santoro. He does not know who she is, and they share a romantic weekend in his garage before she returns to her responsibilities and the outside world. Although there is a large channel double C eliminated in lights outside the
Eliminated, yes.
illuminated. Channel No Fry is not actually featured in the film, being present only in the final shot in the form of a diamond pendant in the shape of a no fly. I think people get into the story and want to live it, say Marianne Echelban, International Marketing Director of Chanel Fragrance. Is it a commercial that is a real piece of art? No Fly is an intimate luxury brand of the market, and this new campaign will be the strongest to date in terms of marketing on women's dream about no fine. Chanel's is 18 million pounds, as is a particularly dramatic example of a trend towards alternative marketing. Caroline Carter, President and Chief Executive of Ray Global Group, says every target group is becoming more resistant to the traditional advertising methods. So brands have to look at different ways to move people. Therefore, they shift towards other strategies like product placement in films, direct marketing, and sponsorship. Sponsorship.
Yeah, sponsorship. Okay, well, let's talk about some words. Chanel has been the #1 fragrance, perfume, aroma, a really good smell. So fragrance means perfume or maybe a very good smell like perfume. So very good smell like perfume. Extraordinary, something that is not usual, abnormal, extraordinary, something that is not ordinary, not common. And here we have average, the average shelf life. Okay, we use this word shelf life for food, for example, some other product. This is the length of time that a product can be kept. So it means, for example, a perfume, how long you can keep your perfume. You can keep your food, okay? So this is shelf life. And we have, okay, flee. A woman in the world. Okay, so here we have, it tells the story of the most famous woman in the world, that is Kidman, who flees a horde of paparazzi. Flee means run away. Flee means escape by running away. So she tried to escape by running away. And horde means a lot of. Horde means a lot of paparazzi. And jump into a taxi where she meets a young writer, Brazilian star Rodrigo Santoro. And okay, and they share a romantic, okay, they share a romantic weekend in his garret. Okay, garret is a room. Garret is a room at the very top of a house. Maybe the top place we can have a room. So something like underneath the roof. So the toppest room of the house is garret. And although there is a large channel double, see, illuminated. Illuminated means shine. Illuminate means shine, bright. In lights outside the garret. And let me find any other word. Okay, so this one. Diamond pendants. Being present only in the final shot in the form of a diamond pendant in the shape of a number 5. So diamond pendants is a symbol of purity, eternity. Okay, of course, there is a diamond and it's a symbol of purity. So it's a symbol, okay? And beauty, purity, in the shape of course, number 5. And let me check. And nothing else. Just you can check it. If you have any words that you don't know the meaning, you can ask me.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So resistant. Every target group is becoming more resistant to traditional advertising method. Resistant means opposed to. Resistant means opposed to. opposed to, let me write it here. Okay, what is this? Okay. Opposed to, where is my D? Here is, okay. It means they want to try new methods. They are opposite, okay? They don't want to, maybe they want to prevent. And we have another word, regain. Gain means achieve. Gain means achieve, get something, achieve something, and regain, it means achieve something again. So in order to regain the top spot, it's again achieve the top spot again and again. And just this, okay. Any other word? I can see.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, that is a really good way actually. And Nicole Kidman. Wow. Okay. Well, you know, you want to something like you want to advertise something, but maybe the final shot you show it like making a romantic, maybe, I don't know, movie to advertise something that's interesting. And Chanel, of course,
Chanel.
at worst. Okay, imagine you want to, yeah, Chanel, of course. So nowadays, but we have
Yeah, I
any
think
other
every woman.
perfumes.
I mean, every woman has Chanel #5. I think so.
Of course, of course, of course. You know, like for example, Lancome.
Lancome.
I
Yeah.
think, yeah, Lancome. Everyone, I think, you know, that is the best, my favorite one. Or
Oh,
Gucci, for example, Gucci Guilty.
yeah.
Everyone knew it. Yeah. Dolce Gabbana, for example, Blue Light is something like this. Okay. Imagine you want to promote a brand. Which of these strategies would you most like to use and why? Celebrity endorsements, product placement in films, direct marketing, sponsorship.
Mm, depend on what product I want to promote. If 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 I want to promote a brand of fragrance, I will choose celebrity endorsement. Yeah,
Ah,
it's make us feel more attractive. Yeah,
yeah,
man
yeah,
or
of
woman,
course.
it
Of
all
And how about product placement in films,
product
especially in a good movie?
in
Yeah.
film. What?
Yeah, for example, clothes,
Yeah,
watch.
yeah,
Yeah,
glasses
I think it,
or
yeah,
bikini,
of course.
bikini.
Everything, you know, some perfume, yeah, everything, you know, because you focus on something. For example, I think audience, people pay attention to some details in movies, especially if the movie is a good one. I
Yeah,
think it works, yeah, because you can see your favorite maybe celebrity, and at the
yeah.
same time, you can see some details. So I
Mm.
think it's good. But what do you think about the sponsorship?
Sponsorship, I think is suitable for other product like maybe FMCG or uh, household. I think it's good, but it's not suitable for luxury brand. I think so.
Yeah.
Because they focus the potential customer uh, for luxury brand. They most of them are very rich and
Yeah.
very famous, and of course they can do charity or donate money for charity community
Of
or
course.
charity program, but sponsorship is often for student, young student. So I don't think it's really helpful for luxury
Yeah.
brand. Yeah.
Of course. They don't need. Of course, I do agree with you. Well, let's keep going. Okay. Ah, what means market niche? Okay, actually, do you have any idea about market niche? What does it mean?
Market need.
Niche, of course. Do you have any idea about the meaning of this?
The meaning of
Of course, you don't need to know, but because this is something related to grammar, but because I saw it. Uh,
no,
Niche markets. Yeah.
I just niche. It's
Niche.
don't. I think it doesn't it it doesn't was uh, have meaning, right? It's just
Yeah,
like
this word. Yes, yes. No, no, it has. It has meaning. And but not here. It's different from, for example, if you want to know the meaning of this, you can consider it as corner, niche, like corner, the synonym. But now, of course, it has a different meaning. And sometimes in informal English, we say place, niche or place. So it can be synonym. It has meaning, but for example, we have something about job. If you find your niche, you find a job or maybe activity, job or activity
oh,
that is very something like suitable. I found my niche. I found my job,
like
something that's really suitable
uh,
to me.
opportunity, but
Yeah,
search for uh, some special or some how to say we find the niche is suitable for
of course.
all.
This is the job that's, yeah, it's suitable to me. So I find my niche. Yeah, of course. So it has meaning. Yeah,
Uh,
but now actually it has a different meaning that we can talk
like
about it.
not in
Yeah,
the not in the not in the streets. Last streets is a very small more
corner, of course.
corner, right?
Yeah, of course. So different meaning, but here no. Niche market is a very specific segment of consumers who share characteristics and because of those characteristics are likely to buy a particular product or service. For example, uh, specific group of people, for example, young ladies. Okay,
Mm,
young ladies, I don't know, tend to buy this perfume.
mm,
So this is a very specific part, segment of consumers. This is niche market who
mm,
shares some characteristics, some features. And because of these features, actually, they're likely to buy a particular product. For example, people, for example, young girls who go to the gym, okay, and who do some activities would rather buy Skims. This is a product, okay? So we can say that because this is specific group, so this is the definition of niche market, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well, now let's talk about these questions. How much it cost, what means market niche or niche market, both are the same. Why you don't sell it, when it must be finished, did you want it? Okay, just have a look. As you can see, there is no auxiliary in these questions. So we say that no, they are not correct because we can see auxiliary like do or does. But there is something, let me say, this part is easy, you know this part, okay? But let me say something. Sometimes we can remove auxiliaries. For example, who wrote this letter? Who wrote this letter? Normally, I should say who did write this letter. So this is a correct, grammatically correct sentence. So who did write this letter? But sometimes I can remove auxiliary and change the verb to the past tense. So who wrote? Who, for example, drew this painting? Okay, who painted? So sometimes you can, but normally we say that for question we need to have an auxiliary. Like, what does market niche mean? How much does it cost? And now number 3, what is the problem? What is actually, if there is a mistake, what's the mistake? And the third question.
Why uh why do you
Now, why don't you? Why don't you sell it? As you can see in this question, you, that is subject, and don't are replaced. So, but we need to put don't. Why don't you sell it? But there is an exception that you need to know. This form of question can be correct, but how? If I begin my question using another sentence, for example, I want to know why you don't sell it. So I started my question using I want to know. So my question can be in this form, why you don't. So I don't say, let me write it here. Okay. I want to know why, for example, you don't sell it. This is first question. The second one. I want to know why don't you sell it? Which one is correct?
I wanna know why you don't sell it.
Of course, this is. So when I write a sentence at the beginning of my question, then my sentence followed by a question should be in different forms. So I don't put auxiliary before subject. Or I want to know why I should go, not why should I go. So for example, I want to know why, for example, you should go. Okay, so I don't say why should you go. If I remove this, I say why should you go. Okay, this is a normal structure. But when I have another part, another sentence at the beginning of a question, I need to change the place of subject and auxiliary or modal. Okay?
Okay.
Well, number 4, what is the problem with this? When it must be finished?
When it must be finished? When must when when must be when no when does.
So, first of all, for question, must is actually a modal strong that we use it for obligations, for rules. But for a question, we don't use must, so we don't make questions or interrogative from using must. If we want to use must, we say have to. So it's better to say have to. And I say, of course, let me say something. So, when must it be finished? If I want to change this one, just this one. First of all, let's talk about this, then I explain it. If I want to correct it, I say, okay, I need to replace it and must. When must it be finished? Okay, but it's not good. If we say, when does it have to be finished? It's better. When does it have to be finished? Okay, so it's better to say this form because must, it's better not to use must in question form. So, but of course, sometimes we have the first part, so it's okay. Like something that I discussed just now about this one, I want to know. But normally, no, if you want to use must, it's better to use have to or has to. Okay, did you went to the fair last week?
Yeah. Were you? No. Did you went? Did you went to? When? When did you go to the fair?
So did you go to the fair? As you know, when we have auxiliary like did, like do, like does, we need to use verb form. It means we need to use base form of verb. Not do, not ing, not ed, nothing. Okay, so did you go? Did you go to the fair last week?
Yeah.
And the last one is coming your boss tomorrow.
Oh, it coming the bus tomorrow. Will will you Is coming. Is coming your boss. Do you
So,
come? No. Will you come?
okay. No. Is, as you know, we use present continuous to talk about future, so it's okay to use present continuous, but is subject verb. Are you going? Is she coming? Is your boss coming tomorrow? Okay, so verb or be, oh, let me change the color. Be plus subject plus gerund or ing form. Are you going? Is she leaving? Okay, so now you need to replace coming and your boss. Is your boss coming tomorrow? So this is for question. For question, we need to have this structure for be and ing.
Yeah.
Okay, well, for will, as you know, of course, for tomorrow, we normally say that, okay, it's good to use will. Will is the sign for an auxiliary for future, but there is something that you need to know. We can use present continuous to talk about future when we planned, decided, and organized something. So we're sure about it. So we use is, for example, your boss coming tomorrow? So it's okay. We are having dinner with my family tonight. So instead of will, I can say we are having. Okay?
Hmm.
Why are you looking in this way?
I don't know, but
What don't you know?
I mean, I yeah, when you when you give the answer, giving the answer, I can see it's very easy. Like
Yeah,
it's
of course.
normal sentences uh, I used to before, but I don't know why uh, why it's be difficult for me to change this. Oh.
Now, let me say why. Let me say, because you don't expect an easy one. You think it should be difficult. No,
Mm,
it can't be the answer. This is easy. You know,
mm,
this is something that all, maybe most of people have the same. When we see something really easy, we say that, no, it can't be.
mm.
You know, it can't be this much easy. It can't. So
Yeah,
we expect something, but it's not. Of course, it's easy. So you
yeah,
know the answer, but you're afraid of
yes,
giving this answer because you think,
yeah.
no, it can't be the answer. Yeah, but
Yeah.
it's okay. They're easy. Well, okay, we need to skip this part and next session. Again, we have a writing. Okay.
Okay, write the words in the question in the correct order.
Yeah.
In the question in the correct order, it means I need to choose some and change this.
Okay, so write the words in the question in the, yeah, of course, you need to make your questions correctly. For example, first auxiliary, then, for example, subject, then verb, okay? One by one, put them in the right and correct place.
Oh,
Okay, for example,
it's so
group you do belong to which?
oh,
Which group do you belong to? Which
ah,
group do
yeah,
you belong to? Yes.
yes, yes.
And then
Mm.
you can answer,
Okay. So how old are you, right?
yeah, of course, how old are you? And now there is some things here. We
Yes.
say, sometimes we say, how young are you? So they're the same.
Oh, how
Are
young
you?
are you?
Ah,
Yeah.
you are so the same. I like this one. How old? How young? How young are you? So we can use it.
Okay. How young?
Okay. Well, so we skip this part for the next session, and next session we'll talk about it. Any
Yeah.
questions? Any issues?
I think this week I can attend another for makeup session this week. One.
Okay, one makeup session just for morning, please,
Yeah.
choose it morning time because
Uh,
yeah, morning.
Wednesday morning. Wednesday morning.
Wednesday, let me check what time. So Wednesday, 7:30 is fixed with not the students. So
7:30.
what's time?
Or
Yeah,
maybe we can 6:30.
6 6:30. Let me check. Okay, so 6:30 is too early for you, isn't it?
Or maybe Saturday.
You can have it. You can have it on Thursday. How
Saturday.
about Thursday? Saturday is
Thursday.
okay.
Thursday we have in the evening, so I can.
Ah,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay.
Of course. Of course, two sessions. Okay, so Saturday is good.
Okay.
Saturday and Friday. Okay, so which one you want? Just text
Saturday.
me. Saturday,
Saturday.
7:30. Okay.
7:30. Okay.
Saturday, 7:30. We will have just, remind me because
Okay.
I will, of course,
Okay.
I
I will
will
send you
not.
message.
No. Thank you. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Okay, my dear. Have a great night and
Bye.
see you.
See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye. Bye.